So get yourself a cup of tea. Motivational speaker. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video I'm just going to be talking about visions and goals and dreams and things like that, but I'm doing this video just purely because it's been requested for me. I love encouraging people. I'm a real good motivator. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not that. However, I do like doing it. I really like encouraging people to go for your dreams and, you know, don't give up. I love doing it. So get yourself a cup of tea. Sit back, get your pen and paper, your iPad. I'm going to be reading off my notes from my iPad. And yeah, make some notes. Hopefully there's something here for you that you can take away and use for your life, for your goals and your dreams. So let's get straight to it. Do you know there's three types of people in this world? And the first type of person is those who make things happen. The second type of person is those who watch things happen. And the third type of person is those who wonder, what happened? Do you know, if you don't like the circumstance you're in, it's only you that's going to make that change. You know, it might be a little bit of a tug and a bit of squeeze, a bit of pulling and pushing, and you may even fall down. But guess what? When you fall down,
it's okay.
That's okay. You can make mistakes in this. Some of the greatest people in this world have made many mistakes, and it's the mistakes that make you greater. So there's just a few pointers that need to be established and addressed in order for you to really go for your dreams, to stay focused. So let's just go through them now. So point number one is to define your goal. It's really important to define your goal. You see, the key to knowing what you want is defining what you want. You've got to define it. There's no point if you have no understanding, you've got a clue what you want to do. Once you get that idea of knowing and defining, pinpointing exactly what you want, everything else starts to fall into place. You start to think about how the process of getting to that point. Now, it's no good being jack of all trades and not being master of any of them. In my life, for instance, I've got quite a few things that I am actually really good at. But being really good at so many things, it's like I'm just cutting myself really thin across the board. So I've had to hone tune exactly the very thing that I'm very good at, I'm excellent at, that I know that it's me, it's my passion. So I've managed to actually define that very thing, that thing that I feel that I can't do without. You know, that thing, that passion inside of you that I feel like I can't leave this earth until I leave my mark. I know it's really corny, but that's how I feel. And so if I don't do those things, it feels like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Do you understand what I mean? Number two is to write it down. It's so important. Listen, I didn't get anywhere by not writing anything down. I always thought that it was in my head and that it was just going to just transpire and blam, right into my life. It was going to happen. But there's so many things that you forget. You forget the finer details and you forget to do the bigger things as well because it's not written down. You know, I'm a true believer of write it down, make it plain on paper, very clear, and then have it before you. Have that thing right there before you, all of the steps and the process of how to do it. You know, when you do that, it just seems really easy. Actually, it's not so unachievable. Actually, I can do it. It's like when you realize that, let's just say, for example, if you have a large amount of money to save or something you want to purchase. Now, if you were to break it down, how many weeks it would take you to earn that amount of money or save that amount of money, it does seem a little bit easier for you to achieve it. You see, writing it down is one of the key things once you've defined your goal, because it actually makes you realize how crystal clear it is. You know, what you're working out, your pathway of how to obtain this goal, how to get there. Write it down. So important. Okay, number three is to create your own successful environment. What does that mean, Mel? Well, what that means is, you know that saying, if you lie down with ducks, you're gonna get up with fleas. Yeah, it's the type of people, you can tell the type of person that you are by the type of company that you keep. Let's just say, for example, you really want to keep yourself and get connected with people who are inspire you in that field. For instance, anybody who's a great artist or great beautician or great makeup artist, a great hairdresser, connect with these type of people. It's important that your circle of people are in the field that you're sort of running towards. Again, for myself, I had to get myself connected with local producers, unsigned artists, people that have got their own studios. I just had to get myself in that circle of people, and once I did that, doors started to open. They connected me to other people that will help me in the industry. If your circle of people is everybody opposite from the type of area that you want to aspire into or grow into, or your goal, then you're not really going to get far, because you're going to get people that don't carry the same sort of dream as you have not gone before you and have achieved what you want to achieve. You need to be around the people that you want to be around. Keep the circle of friends that you have, of those people who are going to push you and really, help guide you and manage you in the area that you want to aspire into. That's really important. It's no good having people that are just like, yeah, you're amazing, you are, all the time, and really you're not doing very well. And also people who are not going to give you inspiration. You need people who are going to celebrate you, not people who are going to put you down or don't understand your dream, because even our loved ones, nearest and dearest, can kill your dream. So bear that in mind. It's very important. Number 4 is to be consistent. Now, this one, it takes time, but you need to be consistent. A habit can be formed within 21 days. I'm sure you've heard that before. Working on something consistently for 1 week, continuing it again, duplicating it for 3 weeks, 21 days, will be sure that you'll make that habit really stay. There will come times when you're being consistent and nothing's happening, but it's being consistent and following it through day in, day out, that hard slog, that thing that seems like it's not happening. Keep going, being very, very focused. That's what's going to help you burst through. You see, all of these great people that have made it in whatever industry or whatever career or whatever you want to aspire to, they didn't just do it once or twice. They carried on. They were consistent. They kept doing it. They kept doing it. Even when it seemed like it was not going to happen, they kept doing it. Consistency and being diligent is the key. In being consistent, you've got to adopt a hungry attitude. You've got to adopt an attitude that you feel like, you've got a hunger for this thing, that come what may, even if it doesn't seem like it's working, I'm not going to give up until it happens. You're just not going to. In your DNA, you should have something that says, do not give up. Just don't give up. Just don't give up. That just needs to be something you staple in your mind when you've committed, when you've just been realizing you're defining your goals, when you've written it down, when you've been worked out the circle of people that you're with, and you're going to be consistent. You know that, not giving up until it happens. Now that is the mindset of a hungry person that is diligent and focused. Okay, number 5 is to review your goals. Oh my goodness, that is so important. I can't tell you how important that is. You've got to look back on how you're doing. You've got to give yourself a little check. You've got to see on a weekly basis, plan your week, work it out. Remember we talked about writing it down, really break down what you should do day by day, week by week, day by day, week by week, consistently over a period of time. And then go back to it, really have a look at what you've done. Just check them, because sometimes you may not have reached the goal that you wanted to, and that's fine, that's okay. You can adjust it and just maybe push a little harder, believe a little more, make some more adjustments, just so that you can hit the mark. It's really important to look back at your work regularly, really review it, because sometimes there are changes. Sometimes you've hit the mark and you're ahead of yourself, and it's great. Also, when that happens, it gives you that little boost, because you just think, oh great, I'm doing this far, I've got this far, I've made this much progress. And so you need your own little cheer going on in the background as you review your steps and your goals and your achievements. So always review everything. It's really, really important. Every step is important. Every little step is a pigeon step towards a bigger goal. Now don't give up. It's not worth it to give up. Even when all your friends and family and your loved ones say this ain't working, it's not going to happen, why are you doing this, why are you bothering, don't worry, just shut those ears. Don't listen. Drown it out. Drown those words out and just use it as fuel to catapult you into your greatness, because we all have greatness inside of us. So guys, I hope that's helped you. I hope it's been clear for you to understand. Maybe you could use these 5 steps in your life. Maybe, hey? It's nothing that you don't know already. I'm sure you've heard of these before, but you know, it's just a few steps that's actually helped me in my life. Thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed. Loving you. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Love the thumbs up. Also, please don't forget. Leave your comments of the songs that you'd like me to do a cover of. I would love to sing them. And yeah, until the next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.